Oh, hi everyone. I wasn't really doing that. I'm just teasing. See the lid's on. Don't do that, that's not cool. So today, for our recipe, we are doing a smiley face waffle because we've been talking about it being, Friends Week, how we're supposed to be kind, say kind things, be helpful to one another, and like we said in our discussions, we can show our kindness, our friendliness, simply by saying hello, like waving, saying a nice word to someone, complimenting someone from afar, like saying, oh, you look really nice, because remember, right now we're still doing the social distancing, so we can't, some of the examples were like giving a hug or a high five or something like that. Right now we can't do that. Okay, we can do the air hugs and we can do the air high five, but we can't actually do them, okay? So maybe unless it's someone that's in your family, that's okay to do that, but but as far as us, staff, or people in the classroom, we need to take a step back, keep our social distance, keep our mask on, keep our hands to ourselves. And it's kind of hard because that's just the way it is, okay? Anyway, so today, we're making smiley face waffles. Now, we've done a dinner, we've done a dessert, we've done appetizers, lunch, snacks, breakfast. Today we are doing breakfast, all right? And, you can have breakfast for dinner. I mean, you can make the breakfast items for dinner if you wanted to. We've done that several times. I'll make pancakes and eggs and whatever else, and we'll have that for a dinner. Yeah. My son, JD, he doesn't even eat breakfast. He'll skip it. He's my hero. I don't know how he can do that because I'm institutionalized, man. I'm on a schedule. I get up, get ready, have breakfast, so on, so on. Everything is a schedule. That's not a good thing, believe me. So, anyway, for our recipe, for our blueprint, here's the blueprint. These are the items that we need today to make our recipe. So we need some waffles. Look, Paw Patrol. I like Paw Patrol. Anyway, some frozen waffles, and they can be any brand of frozen waffle. It doesn't have to be the Eggo. It can be the store brand. That's just happened to be the ones that Leslie bought. Okay, whipped cream. This is whipped cream, and again, this is just the store brand, but you can get the Ready Whip or the the more expensive stuff if you want, but you don't have to. A banana, and this is, by God, the greenest banana I think I have ever seen. Why Leslie got such a green banana is beyond me, but she did. I don't even want to go there. Strawberries. Okay, there's some really nice strawberries there. Not quite in season yet, so these are Echo en Mexico. So, yeah. Those are from Mexico, so they're not quite ready here yet. Pretty soon, March, April, we'll start getting our berries locally. And then, of course, we have our blueberries. Ooh. And I've pre-washed the berries, right? Just like I pre-washed my hands. And done all that, like I always say, when we're in a food industry, we'd be having hats and aprons and all this, but we're in my kitchen. Well, not my kitchen, my wife's kitchen. But anyway, and then our tools that we need is we need a cutting board, a knife, and a toaster. Okay. So, first things first, and I'm sure you guys have all done this before, right? Okay. So I'm going to move all the berries out of the way so you guys can see this. Okay. By the way, blueberries are some of the best things that you can eat. They have a lot of antioxidants, and they're just, like a superfood. They're very good for you. They hydrate you a lot. In other words, they put a lot of water into you, a lot of moisture into your body. One of JD's friends, could eat this and those in one sitting. And actually, he can eat a huge clamshell of just blueberries. He loves them. Okay, so we're going to open up our Eggo waffles, our frozen waffles. Now, personally, I don't care for Eggo waffles. I don't like frozen waffles. I personally like to make my own. And of course, Leslie, you send a child to the store to go do something, and you get a child who brings things back. Anyway, so our waffles today have little Paw Patrol faces on them. So this is the, let's see, which one is that? That is the, oh, that's the girl. I don't know which one she is. Oh, she's the pilot. That's the pilot. Okay. We'll go with her, just because we know. But we're going to use this side, the actual waffle side, not the Paw Patrol side, because this is really the side that you should. This is the way a waffle is. Anyway, so simple, right? We just take our waffle out of our package, and we'll do two of them. Oh look, this is the cop. I think his name is Buddy. I'm not sure. Anyway, but again, we're going to use this side, and we're going to put them in our toaster. I'm going to put them in that one and in that one. Now, be very, very careful when you are doing the toaster, because the toaster does get hot. Okay, I'm sure that you all have toasted bread, and you know that it gets hot, and sometimes they do get stuck. Like the things will get stuck down in there. Don't use a knife. Don't use a fork to dig it out. Okay, don't do that. Okay, get your mom, get your dad, get an older brother, an older sibling. So say sibling, that's a brother or a sister, to help you in case these waffles should slide down and get stuck in there. Okay, if nobody's around and you're doing this on your own, I will show you what to do. Okay, so, well, I'll show you right now. So, I push it down, and let's say it gets stuck. Oh no, it's popped up, but our waffles have gotten stuck, or whatever we might be toasting has gotten stuck. Oh no! What do? Like Home Alone. Oh no! Okay, what we do, a lot of times toasters have a little safety thing on them, and what will happen is you can push this button, whoop, and it'll pop it up. It'll help like release it. Okay, in case that doesn't work, so let's push it down again. Okay, we've pushed the button, doesn't work. Unplug the toaster first. Pull it out, and look, it pops by itself. Okay? Unplug the toaster, no matter what, unplug the toaster, okay? Then you can like play with this, and work the thing out and work whatever you're working on out of the toaster. Okay, but again, don't reach in there because it's hot. Okay, don't burn yourself, let it cool down. Let it cool down till it's, cool to the touch. This didn't get very hot, so. But let it cool down. Then work on getting this out, okay? But no matter what you do, if something should ever get stuck or you're like it's burning and you have smoke coming, unplug your toaster, okay? That's your first safety step. Okay? I don't want the fire dog, the fire patrol guy, having to show up at your house, okay? So we're going to pop those down. We're going to let those toast a little bit. Now, like I said, I don't really care for frozen waffles all that much. And I can't eat them anyway, because, let's see, carbohydrate-wise, 27, one is 27 grams. That's over a quarter of all the carbohydrates I can have for the entire day. And we try, you know, my wife and I are trying on the diet that we're on, we're trying to keep our carbohydrates intake down to 100 or less. Ideally, you know, you try to keep it below 20. 20 grams of carbohydrates is really hard because there's not a lot of foods. Like an orange is, a small orange is 11 grams of carbohydrates, but that's good carbohydrates, right? So lately I've been trying to aim for like 50. Now my wife, she's my hero. She's my first hero, then my son's my second hero, but she's rocking it. I mean, she's lost 20 pounds on this. I wish I could lose 20 pounds. A little jello belly here needs to go away. Okay. While we're waiting for that to toast, by the way, in the meantime, we're going to try and peel this banana. Now, when you peel banana, some people peel it from here. Okay. You peel the banana from the other end. That's how you're supposed to peel a banana. Now, and if this were a ripe banana, I could just kick Leslie right now. You would, you know, dig in there and you would, you know, peel it, and then you peel it down, right? And it would peel very nicely. Instead, I have this green god-awful thing, and it doesn't peel very well. Okay. Now you shouldn't be holding the knife in your hand. I'm just so mad right now at her. I guess that is self-evident. And then, see, if this was a nice ripe banana, you would peel it down, and look, you have a little handle, see? Even the monkeys know that you hold it from this end of the banana, okay, not the other way around. So then what we're going to do is we're going to cut off, our recipe says, 2 little circles of banana. Okay, so we'll cut off the little pointy end there. We'll put that off to the side, and then we'll cut that, and we're going to try and keep it all the same size, and we'll cut one right there, okay? And then our banana is done, and we'll set that off to the side. Now, Paulina loves bananas like this. When she gets home from water polo practice, she'll get to eat this. Gross thing. Okay. It didn't pop up all the way, so remember, we're letting this cool because it is hot, so just wait. All right? There's our bananas. Now, like I told you, I washed our berries. So what we're going to do, or what our recipe calls for us to do, first thing we need to do is we need to cut the green stem off very carefully. And cut that off. See, just a little tiny bit right there. And then we're going to cut it in half, right? So we're taking a whole and we're cutting it in half. Whoop, just like that. So now we have 2 halves. And actually we're doing 2 waffles, so we should do actually 4 circles of bananas. Sorry. Make it a little thicker. 1 and 2. Boom, boom. Okay, so there's our little circles of bananas. There's our strawberries. All right, and then here's our blueberries. Now, so this is cooled down some, and I'm going to lift this up just a tad. See, now it's up to where I can grab them. Okay. Doesn't matter. We can still use it. It's just not going to be completely round. And that's okay. It makes it look like a head anyway. Okay. So then, what we're going to do is we're going to take our whipped cream and we're going to shake it up. Shake, shake, shake. We're going to shake it for about 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Right in there. And yeah, I can see it's starting to feel thicker in there, so it's good. It's all mixed up. Now you guys, don't go putting this in your mouth and squirting it in your mouth, all right? That's nasty. Other people are going to be using it in your house or in your home. If you live by yourself and you never have anybody around, go ahead. I mean, everybody does it, okay? If you didn't, then you haven't lived. But, you know, if you're having people over or you live with somebody, don't go in your mouth, all right? That's like putting your whole mouth in the whipped cream. So don't do that. Okay, so our recipe says we're going to put a little dollop of whipped cream right there, and a little dollop of whipped cream right there, and then we're going to make a mouth, just like that, and then the nose, right in the middle. Okay, so if we look, okay, we already have a face, right? See the face? So now what this is going to do is we're going to take our eyes, just like that, our bananas, and we're going to take 1/2, and that's going to be our nose. Okay, and here's where the blueberries come in, and you actually put it on the whipped cream. Paulina didn't realize, showing Paulina the recipe, and she's like, "Oh, you put the fruit on the whipped cream?" "Yes, honey, otherwise it won't stick on there." Well, she's like, "How do you put the syrup?" "You're not supposed to put the syrup, my love. You're just supposed to eat it just like that, because it's a healthy breakfast." Oh, well, that didn't fly with her. Okay, so then there's our, and we're going to make him a smiley face. So there is our smiley face waffle. And that could be a breakfast. It could also be a snack. But that's really cool. I mean, that's kind of fun. It makes it different. It makes it fun. Now, and you can do different faces on it. So I'm going to get the other one here. Okay. Let's see, what should I do with this one? Should I? Oh, I know. Okay. Okay. So again, here's the nose. Here's his nose. All right. Here's his eyes. And this one here, which I'm always envious of, this one here, he's got hair. See, and this is like doubled up on the blueberries, because he's got hair. He's not a bald one. See? And so there is our full head of hair waffle, fruit waffle. See? Okay? So you can have fun with it. You can do whatever you want with it. I mean, if you don't want the fruit, because like my son JD, he doesn't really care for fruit all that much, but he does like whipped cream. And I don't know how he feels about Eggo waffles. I don't think that they're his favorite, but if it was like the only thing left on earth, he probably would eat it, outside of, you know, broccoli. He would eat that like crazy. But anyway, but he would probably just take the whipped cream and go, most likely. Anyway, you can fill it up with just the whipped cream if that's what you're after. So here's our smiley face. Whoops. Can't leave it on there too long because the heat melts your whipped cream. But there's our smiley face waffle, and I hope you enjoyed that. Now this is very simple, and this should be our last virtual recipe that we do, because next week we're going to be starting, doing classes for 3 hours, Thursday and Friday, and we'll be able to do the recipes in class, and you guys will actually get to be able to try them. You'll be able to eat them. So that's a good thing. And next week's recipe is really simple, and we already got the stuff for that. It's a drink, and so we'll do that one. And I might even make the video just so that you guys can see it done, and then we'll make it in class. So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you do make this, if you have all this stuff, here you go, and enjoy it. All right? I will see you guys later. Bye.